Yeah. Come on, guys. Rookies, it smells like absolute poop. Come on, start disinfecting. Yeah. Come on, disinfect this stuff. You got the controllers all sticky with your little fingers. All right, guys. We got class starting real soon. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody? If you're a member, make sure you grab some tacos, grab some burritos over there. Nikki made some breakfast burritos. So those are all breakfast burritos. Grab a taco. It's Taco Tuesday. We're gonna start real soon. I have to get the class and set up, so grab that stuff. Go to the lobby. Let all the new riders know where the classroom is. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and go into the lobby. .com/Dan the Fireman. Help support the channel. You get my ebook for free. And then on top of that, you're going to get entered into the motorcycle gear giveaway. All right. We give away tons and tons of stuff. Anyways, if you can't do that, hit that like button. Let's go ahead and jump into the video. All right. So we're getting boxed in. This is freaky right here. I don't like it. I want good line of sight, good space cushions. Let them. I'll tell you what I would do right here. So this right here, just take a look at this image. I don't like it. We're boxed in with this car over here. We're boxed in with the car on the right. We don't have a good line of sight because of the PT Cruiser in front of us. And then also an escape path to the left is kind of blocked for everything. What you can do if you absolutely had to is escape through a lane filtering position. So you can escape through here, or you can escape through here if you absolutely had to. One of the things that I like to do if I'm ever in this situation is I want to get myself in a better line of sight and space cushion. So what I'm going to do, this is our space cushion right here. It's not good enough for me. I would be in lane position 1 or 3. So I'd be over here or I'd be over here. This way I can look around these vehicles. Okay. And then if that vehicle slammed the brakes, I'm already in a lane filtering position. So I can maybe just adjust a little bit, not have to swerve out of things to get myself into safety. So that's what I would be doing. Or if everyone's going, let's say 65 miles per hour, right? We're on the interstate or on the freeway 65. Let's say they're all going the speed limit. Let's go 5 under the speed limit for about, I don't know, 10 seconds. That way everybody goes way ahead. And now I'm just kind of coasting back, right? Okay, now I got a good space cushion. Now I'm going to go 65 and maintain this distance. What I don't like is when people push other people out of the way so they can have a good space cushion. Just go ahead and roll off your throttle. Give yourself a better space cushion. Get yourself out of there. I don't like this situation, though. It's a really terrible boxing in, no real escapes, no space cushions left, right, forward. Line of sight is terrible, too. I didn't like it. So right here, as soon as I see that, and he sees it too, go ahead and apply some brake pressure. That way you also increase your space cushion again. Okay? If someone's going to take your space cushion that you have already established, like with this PT Cruiser, well, that's just the way it is. That's riding. If you can't handle this and you get angry about all this stuff all the time, you shouldn't be riding. Go drive a car. You get airbags, seatbelts, a crumple zone. You get a roll cage. That way you don't have to worry about this.
This is further evidence how one drivers can expose others to danger.
Good head check. Okay, we gotta. Oh, as soon as you see something that's uncommon in a common situation, isn't it? So it looks like he spun out. Give him room to turn around. I'd be concerned about anybody behind me hitting me. All right, so right here, I just want to point out we have a good space cushion. That means we can see around the vehicle pretty easy too, because you know if we're this close to a vehicle, you can't see my face very well. But the further you get away from it, look, you can see me pretty good, right? So if you're this far away from my finger, you can't see around me very well. If you're this far away from my finger, that means you have a good space cushion between, you and my finger. You can see around and you can see my head. So you know where I'm looking now. So it's the same concept with this over here. So we have a great space cushion. Then we could see around this small object now. Okay. So that's really good. He's able to see. Now he noticed that he's getting closer and closer and closer. Watch, it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. So it got bigger. He's doing a head check. He's going to double check everything. He's going to switch lanes. Okay, now you start seeing this uncommon thing in a common situation. You see all this dust being kicked up, a little tire and smoke. And then all of a sudden you see the front of a vehicle. Well, you shouldn't be seeing the front of a vehicle anywhere on the freeway. That means they're going the wrong way. So you see some tire marks right there. This person saw it ahead of time. We kind of see it. Look at where we're at, though. We're lane filtering. That was a great escape route. He couldn't get into the next lane because that other vehicle with the red rims might have hit him. So he put himself in a good escape route, or basically the only thing he had, which was good enough. I want you guys to see that. So we're going to get up to here. Now we got to start applying some brake pressure because we don't want to hit this vehicle. We don't know what it's doing. It's uncommon in a common situation. If you get that gut feeling of, oh no, this doesn't look right, it probably isn't. Okay, trust that feeling. Okay, so right here, what I'm concerned about now is I hope all I guess it's, I don't know which way I should go. Is it back here? All these people back here. So all the people back here I'm concerned about from hitting me, right? So I don't want, guys, don't hit me. I'd be concerned about anybody ramming the backside. Oh, that sounds terrible. Anybody that's going to rear end me because they're not paying attention. They might be white zoned. Yeah. Grab some burritos. We brought some in here for the rest of you that aren't crew members. How's everybody doing today? Sorry I missed out last Thursday. I know we only had one class last week. But here's the thing. I'm making it up to you this week. All right? We're going to have 3 classes this week. We're going to have tomorrow and then Thursday. So tomorrow, though, is going to be a little early. If you notice, today's a little later than normal. Tomorrow's going to be 1 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Thursday's going to be 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, just like today. So I did a little poll. I wanted to know, what's the best time for you? And a lot of you were like, hey, I like 3 p.m., but 4 p.m. really got a lot of votes. I think I got like 40% of the votes. And then there's a bunch of 1 p.m.ers. So I'm curious. Let me see what's going on with you guys right now. What time do you want? You want something a little earlier? Now I'm kind of going based off of what I see in the YouTube analytics. And one second, this watch is all funky, and it's saying like you guys are on a lot earlier now. All of a sudden, it's really weird. Yeah, some people don't like Mexican food. They don't like the burritos and tacos. They get a little messy. Especially with the beard. Sometimes I have an issue with that. So, area code, go ahead and grab yourself a pizza. We got a bunch of pizza, don't worry. We got some in the Chiefs Lounge too, by the way. So, those are like, I'm not going to say anything, but those are like the best ones. Okay, we went a little above and beyond. We went to, this is just like a, Pizza Hut. We got some real good stuff. Bill Golden, woo! Hey, welcome back. Welcome back, Bill. I see you got a pink beard. I don't know why it's not going to show up. I don't think it's going to show up on screen. You got a pink beard, man. That means you've been here for a while. Welcome back. Woo. You're welcome, Ken. Free food is free food. You're right. And if burritos and pizza, you got to be good. Hey, guys, let's get to it. Let's see if we can get 250 likes. We got 150 people in here. Oh, there it is. Good. Let's see if we can get 250 likes. I don't think I've ever gotten 250 likes before we really started. Let's see if we can do that. So you guys need to sign in by clicking that like button. You get credit for today's class. Woo-wee. Official, you've been subscribed. Hey, guys, also, if you're not subscribed yet, why aren't you guys subscribed yet? We hold motorcycle safety classes every single week, Tuesdays and Thursdays. Tuesdays, except for last week. I know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I failed. I failed you guys a little bit. Woo-wee. Sorry, guys. I'm just trying to figure out what time you guys want to be in. Victory Rider, welcome. Yeah. What free food is? Yeah, that's right. I always get the burps when I start. That was a good time for you. You get out of work at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard. Oh, okay. So that's what I was thinking is a lot of people getting out of work right now. So I'm wondering if 4 p.m. is good. 4 p.m. is a little late for me. I usually go on my WALK with my DOGGO in about like 30 minutes, so she's gonna be pissed that we haven't left yet. Evo, Caden, hey, welcome. Hey, are you the same Caden from the Discord? I think you are. Thank you for the Nitro boost. Woo-wee. Subscribed since 2018. Wow. Steel, it is cold. It is cold right now. It is absolutely insane. So a lot of East Coasters, this is a good time for you. Darren, welcome to the giveaway, baby. Guys, we got the syllabus for tomorrow already up there for patrons, so you can see what video we're going to be talking about, timestamps and everything in that video. It's going to be a Moto Madness video. We typically don't do Moto Madness videos, but I think it's going to be a good one. It's cold. It is. Let's see what the temp is. Hey, come on now. Let's see what the temp is. Well, it's 61 right now, but it was like 40 this morning when I went for a walk. It was crazy. Scarlet, you always gotta talk crap. Copper Top, welcome, baby. You guys are insane. We got 4 new members. Guys, remember, you just hit that join button. Streamlabs is already on top of it. You can click that link too if you want to become a member. It's only $2. You get all the emojis. You get a little mustache to start. Your first month is a mustache. Second month, you get that brown, beautiful beard. Scarlet has a gray one. So does Sean. You know, it's 7 in Wisconsin. Oh, never mind. Scarlet, where are you in Texas? -16? Who here's in Texas? That's absolutely insane right now. Hermanson with a 50, a knock 50. Can't wait to ride when the snow and ice disappears. Well, we're about to watch this guy. We're about to watch him go into the snow. We already watched him, so I'm not going to spend too much time on this guy. Always good to catch up with the riding routines. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Official. Woo-wee. 5 new members already. Oh, my gosh. Cam Scott. We got a lot of rookies. Hey, rookies. Hey, I don't know if you know it. You need to let these new rookies know, because you obviously don't, that you need to clean the arcade. The little buttons are sticky, probably from picking your nose and not wiping it. So I want all the rookies to clean up the arcade, clean up the bathrooms. Yeah. Come on now. Come on. Scarlett's going to get on you if you don't. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How you doing, Josh? What's up, Deb? How you doing? Kirsten Wig. So we got a new Joe bag of donuts. we got a little emoji. We got a new one, I think. Let me see. Where is it at? What the heck? It's not in here. I put up the new emoji. It was supposed to be a yeah boy emoji. What's going on here? Hey, what's going on here? I don't see it on my end. Do not see it on my end. What the heck? That's upsetting. I got to check that out. Maybe it's all messed up. Joe bag of donuts. We're gonna get started soon, guys. Class is fun. Come on now. Oh, it's all messed up. Yeah, it's all messed up. All right, I gotta fix it. Never mind. I ruined that one. Yeah, I messed it up. All right, guys. I think we're gonna get started. We got 170 likes. You know, if you're just now joining the stream, you have to make sure you click that like button right there to sign in to class. Don't grab a burrito until you sign in. I better not see people walk up here like, oh, I'm gonna go ahead and sign. Just kidding. Grab a burrito. No. No. Sign in first. It's a monthly thing, Jonathan, but I made it $2, and it helps out the channel. It helps out the channel. You get a bunch of stuff. You get some videos early. You get some videos early. Especially now, guys. I put in a little ad out for an editor. We got a new editor for the channel, so it allows me to focus more on motorcycle training concepts. So I'm super excited about that. So I don't have to sit here all day for 40 hours a week editing these live streams. I can focus now 40 hours a week on motorcycle training concepts. So I'm super excited about that. Super excited about that. It means I can go out and ride and practice and train. I got some notes. Let's go ahead and make it a little bit bigger. So I got a bunch of, this is just one part. I got like 10 more. Got some notes about some diagrams. It's hard to see. I know. Some diagrams that I'm going to be setting out for you guys. Super excited about that. Woo-wee. Bikes and burritos. That's not a bad idea, James. Bikes and burritos. Sons of Chipotle. All right, guys, we got to get going. I see 191 likes. If we hit 200, amazing. If we hit 300, amazing. I want everybody to let everybody know if you're brand new into this, you got to sign in, all right? All right, let's go ahead and start watching this. Let's go ahead and start watching this right here. Oh, wait. I can't hear anything. What the heck's going on here? You can't hear anything now. What the heck? Beauty of live. Let's go ahead and restart that. Here we go. There we go. There we go.
Yes, that's fine! I can't even see! Oh,
Renzi, we can skip this one. We don't have to edit this one.
yo!
We've already
Are
edited
you
this
ready
one.
for the hype, boys?
Let's just watch it, though. We've already done this one. That's what you call a high side, though, by the way. They actually high-sided that. Isaac was in the chat last stream when we talked about this one. Yeah, Prodigy, he was in the stream last time.
Oh, guys, it's not fun to high side.
All right, so now we're going to actually get into it. Okay, so now we got lane filtering issue. Oh. Watch out now. You going to do a U-turn? I think we already did this one, too, so we can skip this one, too. I thought we didn't. Oh, are we going to do this one? Oh, let's... I think we already did quite a bit. Alright, so now let's see. Let's see what else. Alright, so this looks a little bit new. Watch out around that corner. It's blind. Blind corner. Dude's running, not paying attention either. Not much the motorcycle rider could have done. We'll go ahead and talk about that one a little bit. So that was all a line of sight issue. Alright, that was a line of sight issue. That was a quick one, too. That's what she said. Alright, let's see. Let me get my pen out. Tavs Creations, how you doing, man? I gotta get my pen out. Sorry, it takes a little bit. Rookies are chewing on it. Alright, do I got my pen? Yeah, I got the pen. Alright, so we're gonna be riding right here. Now, that bus is stopped now. It's a little bit different. In the United States, there's usually bus lanes, but this could be a bus lane in this area. Also, this little thing right here, from what I understand, that's for kites. You know, it hits the kites. I think we talked about that in different areas. Some people put, you know, glass on kite string and they fight, you know, kites in the air and start hitting each other's strings and trying to cut the other string. Well, when that kite falls down and it goes across the road like that, boom, it hits you in the neck. And I guess some people have almost got decapitated. So they put these things up there so it hopefully grabs the kite string, rips it, all that stuff so it doesn't hit the rider. Anyways, I don't know what he's wearing right here. He's not doing full gear, but you know, you got to do what you got to do in certain areas. You know, what you can afford is what you can afford. So I'm not too worried about that. The one thing that you can do that doesn't involve any income, doesn't involve any money, is having good situational awareness. So not zoning out. Okay, you see over there on the top right, it says white zone. Don't zone out, guys. Make sure you stay into yellow stage. That's when you're zoned in. So this is another pattern that you watch out for. You notice how you have a terrible line of sight around this. So whenever I get up to a vehicle or, you know, a building or anything, and I don't see around something, I'm going to make sure I go nice and slow around it. And then as soon as I can see around it and nothing's there, boom, just go ahead and go. Do that with motorcycles. Just because you're on the road, just because you're in your lane, just because, you know, the people aren't supposed to get in front of you doesn't change the fact that people won't do it. And we see an example right here. We see examples all day. We'll probably see some more later on in this video. So we're going to be going forward right here. And there's that first example. So now as soon as you perceived it, right? Because we talk about total stopping distance all the time. As soon as you perceived it, as soon as you react, then you could start braking, which is your total stopping distance. So here's the thing. Can you perceive it? Okay, boom, you perceived it. Now let's go ahead and react. Okay, squeeze that front brake. Good, he's doing it. What's our total stopping distance for the speed that we're doing? It shouldn't be too much because we aren't hauling ass, but here's the thing. Look how much room we actually get to work with. That's not a lot of room. We don't get a lot of room to work with right there. So even if we perceived, reacted, braked really well, hey, that person took away your room. And that's usually what happens with cars. So thankfully, it was just a dumb guy on his feet, and he got hit. Now, I don't want anybody getting hit. I don't want anybody getting hurt. Thankfully, he didn't fall off the bike, you know, crush his ankle with the thing falling down. Thankfully, hopefully, I don't know, the guy that's running across didn't get hurt tremendously. But overall, it's a crappy situation. It's a crappy situation. So just remember, corners. There you go. So just remember corners and then line of sight issues. What is your total stopping distance? Pay attention to that, okay? Make sure you hit that like button, guys. Let's get in there. All right, so watch out for water on the road. It's going to be low traction. Hey, another dum-dum. He just dropped his burrito. I bet you it was a rookie. It's a rookie running late to class. Hit the burrito. Very code. Thank you so much. Ooh, yeah. There's the mechanism of injury. We'll talk a little bit about that. He's guarding a little bit on his knee. Oh, he's not doing well. He's not doing well. Ooh. I think maybe oh, this is gonna be a good one, everybody. I think his LCL might be a little damaged, maybe a meniscus tear. All right, we'll go ahead and stop right there real quick. Area code 207, thank you so much for the hard work you've been doing. You're helping so many in so many ways. Thank you so much for the 20. Go ahead and grab yourself the whole box. Take it to your dorm room. Have a nice little session. By the way, which we have session beers. Anybody here drink a session? Good stuff. So anyways, we're going to talk about this one right here. So one of the main issues that we have with the road, let's say this guy's gone. Main issues we have with the road is that it's going to have some water on it. So you're going to have traction loss. So your total stopping distance is going to be, extended, right? Because you're not going to be able to stop on, not a dime, but you're not going to grab that traction super quickly like you would if it was dry. Also, we have lane filtering kind of a situation where, we have terrible line of sight. Once again, it's one of these things. So when I'm getting up to this area, I'm in orange stage, prepped and ready, making sure I'm not, gunning it around it. So I can slow down, speed up, slow down, speed up. I'm not doing this the whole time. I'm doing it nice and smooth with good primary controls, okay? You got your friction zone, your throttle control, and your brakes and everything, but we're not braking, we're not shifting right now. We're just kind of, marrying that friction zone with that throttle, that clutch and throttle. So I'm making sure I'm being nice and smooth when I'm seeing this, and I'm in orange stage, I'm prepped and ready, got my hands over that brake. Oh, this guy's a dum-dum. I'm making sure I'm not going to hit him. I'm hoping not to. So I'm also looking for escape paths, but in this situation, hopefully I can stop in time because I'm not going super fast. Now we're going to hit the guy. We messed up his burrito. Probably got it from the crew lounge. It probably didn't. He's not a crew member. But anyways, knocked his burrito on the ground. But just take a look at mechanism on this, okay? So when we hit him, when we talk about mechanism, we talk about injury. So this is very important for you if you're going to be watching if you're going to be riding with anybody and they crash their own motorcycle or you witness a car accident or something, you can hopefully help. So his right arm mechanism, boom, hit his right arm, possible damage to that right arm. But if his left leg was out front, that's why he's kind of gripping that left leg, your knees aren't supposed to go side to side. They bend. It's a hinge. It's a hinge like this. They're not, it's like your finger. So they don't want to go side to side. Let's go and make myself a little bigger. There we go. They don't want to go side to side that well. Up here on the joint maybe, but if you kind of bring it down here, it doesn't want to go side to side. It wants to bend up and down. That's like your knee. So imagine having a massive snap to the left with your knee. LCL, meniscus, not too much of the ACL, PCL, but you have more of that LCLs on the side, lateral cruciate ligaments. So that's why he's kind of maybe touching it. He's like, ooh, his knee kind of jerked that way. So it's still a bad situation overall. A little bit of damage to the bike. The main situation here is that with the road this wet and that line of sight problem, just like the other video, you got to watch out. You got to make sure you're covering those brakes. You're in orange stage, prepped and ready for any dumb pedestrians. I don't think it's a rookie, but dumb pedestrians, got to be very careful. So as soon as he starts doing that, if you witness a motorcycle accident and your buddy is doing that after a motorcycle accident, more than likely you have a knee injury. So remember when you think about, well, the bike's fine, I'm going to ride home, you're shifting. You're going to start getting a lot of pain. You're going to start getting a lot of swelling. It's more likely you should probably go to the hospital if he's constantly talking about his knee. Whew. Yeah, he's hurting. That's guarding. He's guarding that knee. He might be okay. It might be really sore. Hopefully there's no tearing. Alright. What do you think is going to happen here? What do you think is going to happen here? A little bit too fast for the environment. Hopefully he doesn't hit anybody. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, we weren't paying attention. We weren't paying attention. Ramiro Da, we weren't paying attention. So a stunt rider doing a wheelie, then a stompy. I guess he doesn't like both wheels on the ground at the same time. Hey, Camo Beats. Thank you for the $4.99. Hey, Josh Gibson, I forgot to even say hi. Thank you, man. I appreciate it with the 5. Woo-wee. You guys are amazing. So right here, we got our buddy doing this. We're recording him, having a fun time. We're going 93. I'm going to assume kilometers per hour in this area. Still pretty dang fast for what it is. No gear. Definitely not a smart rider, guys. Remember to acquire and utilize personal protective equipment. Also, be situationally aware. You know, fundamental skills, rescue a rider, teach and mentor. We could talk all day about those. The main thing here is make sure you're zoned in, yellow stage. Look on the walls, everybody. You see the little squirrel over there? Say hi. Make sure you're paying attention. Really, really make sure you're paying attention, because even if you don't have gear, if you pay attention and you're doing the fundamental skills, hopefully you don't need the gear. I always say just wear it anyways. So we're going to be doing this. We're not paying attention here. We're just laughing at our friends. Hey, hey, ha, ha, hee, hee, ha, ha, hee, ha. And exactly. So we're looking left. We're not looking forward. Now, typically we're like, well, it's fine. We got a wide open road, right? We're perfectly fine. We're not paying attention to where we're going. You notice how we're starting to go from this lane position way over here. Now we're starting to creep into the other lane. Why are you not looking where you're going? We're now in his lane. Now, it's kind of weird. You know, what is he doing way over there? Let me get the pen out so you guys can see a little bit. What is that guy doing? He's doing some stoppies. He's got some good traction on that front tire. That's what I look at. He's got a wheelie going. Then he goes into a stoppie. He's having a little fun. The thing is, we're not paying attention. He's definitely focused and in the zone for what he wants to do. We're not focused and in the zone for what we're currently doing. Okay, so we need to pay attention or this is going to happen right here to us. So he starts to slam that brakes. You start hearing that skidding. I don't think it's ABS. I literally think he skids. It lost traction, skids again, lost traction. I think he just kind of got lucky in that situation, didn't dump the bike. But look at his hand. He's got 2 fingers on it. Maybe that middle finger right there, maybe another one. He's not squeezing it very hard, which is probably what saved him. But the thing is, we need to be paying attention. His total stopping distance wasn't good enough. Now, this is probably going to be a total stopping distance video, this whole thing, this whole stream. But man, terrible, 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 terrible. You need to be paying attention. So it doesn't matter if your fundamental skills are the best. If you're not paying attention, it doesn't matter. So we're going to collide. I mean, look, perfect. Yo, dude. What the hell, dude? So he hit him. Now, think about mechanism right here. So we start talking about, you know, if somebody crashes and they fall down on the left side, possibly left side injuries. Fall down to the right side, possible right side injuries. Straight frontal impact, up and over, down and under, whatever it is. You hit your femur, hit your pelvis on the gas tank, everything. So that type of injury. You get hit in the back, possible back injuries. So we just hit this person on our right side, their left side. So our right side, possible injuries to the right side. No real on the left side, right? Because we didn't have any impacts to the left side. This is what's very important when you do your assessment as a rescuing another rider. So we see that he possibly has injuries to his right side. Let's see where he actually touches things. So I'm concerned about my buddy's left side because that's where I hit him. Not too much about his right side, but still I'm going to do a full assessment after. This is going to be my primary focus is on his left side. My primary focus on me is on my right side.
Que bosta, hein, mano?
There it is. Checks his right side. Now he's got some damage, a little bit of discoloration right here, and then he's doing a quick check of right here. Now, I don't know if this is like an indentation on his patella. Quite possibly could be. You could easily snap a patella in half. I don't think he broke the ligament or snapped it in half because he'd be having quad issues right now. His quad would be receding up into his leg, which is very painful. But he definitely got some injuries. Now, look at everybody. Now, if you're riding with a group of friends and all you can do is afford helmets, then that's it. But if you guys are riding around and taking a lot of risks, then maybe you should get some gear to mitigate some of those risks. That's what I really want you guys to focus on. I don't want any gear Nazis. I don't want anybody saying, well, if you don't have full gear, you're a turd. You're this, you're that, you're this. I actually just had that. I shared a Cool Breeze rider just picture, and I said, hey, you know, Cool Breeze rider's doing some cool stuff. He gets a lot of footage, and everyone just started crapping on him because he had a T-shirt on. Here's the thing. If you're part of the crew and you're saying anything like that about anybody, you're an asshole. I'm just going to say it. You should not be telling other people that they're, you know, should be wearing gear, not gear, that person's terrible for not wearing gear. Here's the thing. Everyone does their own risk assessment. At the end of the day, it's their emergency if they crash and get hurt. If these people crash and get hurt, it's their emergency. Simple as that. All I can do for me is say, hey, here's some awareness. Hey, if you crash, this is what possibly could happen. Please wear gear. You don't want to? Okay, why not? Can't afford it. Okay, fine. Okay, that's fine. That's their own choice. Let's not do that kind of stuff, guys. Cam, Scott, Dan, I've been riding since the summer and also watching since the summer. Can't tell you how many times the MSF and your channel have saved me. Hopefully we can stop trying to save you because you're not getting any more close calls. I don't want you to get any more close calls, but I'm glad I could be in a service to you. All right, so we're going to be going fast around a lot of... Hey, one car come out, another one's going to come out, right? There it is. Ooh, got lucky that person stopped. Woo-wee. Thankfully, that person stopped. So Jay Bosher, so you want everyone to get a med kit and training, but not wearing gear is okay. I never said it was okay. I said you do your own risk assessment. I want everybody to get the training to cover all bases. I want you to have situational awareness. That's the whole part of Smart Rider, guys. You guys know what Smart Rider? Situational awareness. You got to seek out and recognize hazardous situations. You got to maintain your fundamental skills, acquire and utilize personal protective equipment, rescue other riders, and teach other mentors. Okay, so the whole seeking out and recognizing hazardous situations hopefully prevents any and every issue you have. Maintaining your fundamental skills will hopefully mitigate any issue you find and you seek and you see. Acquiring and utilizing personal protective equipment is your safety net. If something does happen, no matter what, hopefully that gear is going to mitigate any injuries. Rescue another rider just in case somebody crashes. So now you got past all of that, got into a crash, how do we help somebody? That is what I want. So it's that full circle of care that I want you guys to do. I want you guys to have all of it. But here's the thing. If you can't afford gear, you can't afford gear. You can afford being in the zone and paying attention. You can afford to practice your fundamental skills. You're already on a motorcycle. You got one, right? Practice. Rescue another rider. You could do a lot without a med kit. You could do a lot without gear. But the thing is, med kits and gear cost extra money. And I'm not going to tell people, hey, you're a bunch of dum-dums for not, spending more money. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. What I'm going to say, though, is these are the risks that you're gaining, and you're not mitigating anything. It's all about risk assessment. I've never said it was okay not to have gear. Never, ever, 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 ever. All right, so once again, we're going to come up in this area, and as soon as you see the rider, I know it says right above snow, there's that one vehicle coming out. This is one of those issues where we have no real escape routes, and then also we have vehicles coming out in different areas you can't see, so we have a line of sight problem right here. So if one vehicle came out, you should start covering those brakes, which is what he's doing right now, but you should also modulate your speed to where you can stop in time. So I'd be going a lot slower than this. Definitely a lot slower than this. So as soon as I see that vehicle, I'm going to be applying the brakes. Definitely be applying the brakes. Now he goes for a rev bomb instead. That is not the fundamental skill. Okay, the fundamental skill is progressive braking right now. It's not a rev bomb. I don't like the rev bomb in the vocabulary. I don't like any of that stuff. Now, here's the thing. Do we have enough total stopping distance? So the moment we perceive, because he perceived it, right? He's also reacting, but he's not reacting with progressive brake pressure. He's reacting with a rev bomb. So he's already perception, reaction. Now we need that braking distance to equal total stopping distance. Now, this right here is his total stopping distance. Now, can we stop in this time right here before we hit anything? Now, hopefully, like we see in the video a little bit when I hit play, that this vehicle stops, I think like right here. So let's cover that in. This vehicle stays right here. So our escape path is through there. Thankfully, that vehicle allowed us to have an escape path. This vehicle could have easily came out to here and decide, oh, I'm going to stop like this. So if you're going to escape, hit the wall. Escape, hit the wall. That's not good. So we need to be focused on what type of environment we're riding in, okay? So we have total stopping distance right here, guys. Pay attention to that. Can you stop in time with the speed that you're going at? If not, then you shouldn't be going that fast. So thankfully, this person stopped right here. We are now finally squeezing those brakes. Now, hopefully, we can stop right here. Now, like I said, if this vehicle came out like this, and it's all right here, we are going to hit them. Hopefully, we don't, but hopefully, this is our total stopping distance. Now, let's take a look at where he's at. Anybody remember exercise 9 in the MSF where the instructor braked one time, braked a second time with a 1 second delay? You guys remember that? This is the exact scenario right here. So right here, let's go ahead and go back just a little bit more when he's still squeezing. He decided to do a rev bomb instead. Look at, we would have impacted. We would have impacted. And he was going, I think, 46. I would have gone a little bit slower than that. So 45, I was wrong by 1. Whew. So maybe 35. You think 35 would be better? You think 35 would be better? I think 35 would have been better. I really do. I think he would have had the total stopping distance for that. But no. You guys got to pay attention. Focus on your fundamental skills. Braking and swerving literally should be your go-to anything practice. Okay, tight turns, figure eights, U-turns, that's great for practicing counterbalance, practicing for head turns and looking through the turn, all that stuff. The one thing that's really going to save your life is going to be that braking, is going to be that swerving. And then on top of that, how do you know when to brake and swerve? Seek out and recognize hazardous situations. Plan your ride. Burgundy. Hear the Doc fired Alex. Whoa, Doc fired Alex? No way. Again? Go grab him for that open job. I tried. I wanted to be the Champions Club motorcycle coach. I really do. I really do. Oh, we're going back. All right. Plan your ride, John. Exactly. All right, so we're moving forward here. Low traction issue. Whoa, what are you doing, dude? Oh, was not paying attention. Here's what I like. Big Harley boy didn't slam that brake. All right. All right, so when we look at this right now, take a look at this. We got a lot of silt. You know, this is a dirt road. Pretty hard packed though. It looks like it could be hard packed. We also have a lot of wind. Okay, so maybe dust blowing in the air. So make sure you have that visor down so you don't get dust in the eyes. Last thing you need is to get blinded by the dirt and like, where am I going? Yeah, that would suck. Also, that little thing right there, that's for pin lock. Make sure you get a helmet with a pin lock, the visor with a pin lock. Trust me, look it up, Google it, read a book. But anyways, we're gonna be moving forward right here. And we're going to do some 360 situational awareness, hopefully. So take a look at our 360 situational awareness. Who's in behind us? It's going to be a car. So what is this motorcycle rider doing? I think he's kind of being a dum-dum. So this motorcycle rider not paying attention. Don't know why he decided to do this. I have a feeling he was just gunning it and saw us in that white car in the way. Swerved a little bit. Doesn't know how to handle off-road, even though he's on a dual sport. A little weird. And he decides to crash into the berm. Now, as soon as you see this, he's looking over. He's like, what is this? And it's that uncommon thing in a common situation. You can do one of two things. You can panic or you can remain cool. I'm glad that this Harley rider remained cool because a lot of people, what they would do is slam that front brake. And you have to remember, we have a low traction situation here. Dirt right here is a low traction situation, especially if we're on a big, big Harley. And we also have street tires. So you got to be very careful with that. So I'm glad he didn't slam the brakes. He's prepped and ready. Look at his right hand. Look, 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 look. Yeah, he's prepped. He's ready. He's, orange stage. So that dude eats it. Easily hyperextend that knee, so be careful. Now, nice little adjustment. So that's what we talk about in planning, okay? Position for safety. So he's off in his normal spot. He's doing fine. He located that hazard by looking over. What's that? What's that? A little dum-dum. All right. And all he did was adjust. He adapted. He moved over just a little bit. It wasn't a massive swerve, okay? So we didn't have to navigate a threat. This was more of a moving over, moving over. Hey, Renzi, how you doing, man? Gotta be very careful with dum-dums like this. Did good keeping it up. That's what she said. All right, so we're moving through here. Watch out, that's an intersection, path to travel, side of the vehicle, Where are we going? We're gonna run into this. Well, that's gonna be the good one. So this guy, I mean, just take a look at this real quick. We're gonna get to it. Okay, so still we're doing pretty good. Hands off the handlebars, that's fine. I do it all the time. It's just that, here's the thing. When I see the other vehicles, especially areas with intersections and sides of the vehicles, I'm prepped and ready, guys. Get yourself in orange stage when you see that. There you go. So that's exactly what I would have done. I'm in the same position as him. Take a quick look at this. So we're zoomed in on this. Take a look. The side of the vehicle. If there's one side of the vehicle, there's probably going to be a second. There's probably going to be a third. Also, side of the vehicle also indicates that it's an intersection. What is the two most deadly places for a motorcyclist class? One of them is corners. I'm drawing a blank on the other one. I think it's intersections. Yeah, it is intersections. So when you see that, definitely go into orange stage. So there you go. So start squeezing. You shouldn't have to reach super fast. That means he's not paying attention. He wasn't prepped and ready. Okay, now the fundamental skill kicked in. He wasn't situationally aware. So he's going to squeeze really hard. Now look how far we are. Look how far we are. Why are we getting upset? Why are we getting upset? We should not be getting this upset. We have plenty of total stopping distance. We have plenty of time to react. Plenty. So no reason to get this upset. Maybe he was panicked. Maybe something happened. See how fast he grabbed. He wasn't paying attention. That's the biggest problem. If you're not paying attention, things will scare you. If you're paying attention, you're prepped and ready for things, not a lot will scare you. So here's the thing. You're using the horn, you're slowing down, you're stopping. How fast are we really going to where this is going to be that hazard? Remember, we have that total stopping distance right here. Okay, cool. If we planned our ride, we need to position ourselves for safety. Right now, we're not positioned for safety. We located a hazard. So now what do? We can just adapt. So adapt. So we're in lane position, what, 3 right now? So how about instead of lane position 3, we just go bloop, lane position 2. Not very hard, because here's the thing. We're going to keep going, and we can go around it. This person's still going to go this way. We're going to be fine. But here's the problem I have with this. He's going to get mad, and he is looking where the hazard is, which is off to the right, and he's applying the brakes, and he's not moving. So he has like this target fixation, kind of a fight or flight mode, but it seems like he's flighting. He's not. He's like getting stiff. He's not paying attention. So we're starting to travel more and more to the right because we're looking at this vehicle and we're not turning and adapting to the left. So look how far we start to go. We're going to go into here and then hit this berm if we stop paying, or if we pay attention to only this. We need to pay attention to where we need to go. I think this was just a panic, straight up panic. And here's the thing. In a panic, in an emergency situation, you go to the lowest level of training. The lowest level. Not your best time, not the best thing you've ever done, not the sweetest U-turn, not the best braking, not the best swerve you've ever done in practice. No, you're going to go to the lowest level. So if your lowest level is dumping the bike every time you brake, you're going to dump the bike here. If your lowest level in training is a really pretty good brake, you've had some amazing braking and amazing swerves, but the worst you've done lately has been, it's a pretty good braking. It's a pretty good swerve. I'm pretty confident with that. In an emergency, that is how good you're going to be, is that lowest level. So that means you have to practice and get to such a high level. There you go. My hand's even higher. You have to get to such a high level that this is your lowest level, and that's going to save you. You don't want to get down to here. Okay, so practice. Truly practice like your life depends on it. I've said it like 10 times today. I want you guys to know that. Stop getting so mad. Oh, he knows how to do a wheelie though.
Brakes are ridiculous.
Brakes are ridiculous, so careful with the front brake when you're doing a U-turn, right? Oh, there we go. Supposedly that's a brand new BMW S1000 RR.
Hold on.
Woo-wee. Oh, it's stuck on him. This is why you wear boots. He's wearing Nikes. Ankle protection, everybody. Motorcycle boots have ankle protection if you get the right ones. That's why I like mid-calf boots, to protect my tib fib also. Guys, go subscribe to 99 Lives. He makes some good content.
What's that? Indicator, I think. You okay?
This is why one of the first things I buy is sliders. Look, he's checking his ankle. What did we talk about? Mechanism.
Yeah,
One of the first things I buy for a new bike is sliders or engine guards, whatever, what bike it is. Cruisers typically have engine guards and highway pegs. Look, Nikes. Come on, no ankle protection. Easily crush it. With sport bikes, you get a lot of different things. Frame sliders, engine case guards, all those different things. So take a look at those. It's one of the first things I buy outside of already having gear. All right. Here we go. So we're going to be riding. Now, here's the thing. So we got one person doing a U-turn. So we got the car. So we're paying attention to the car, remember to set yourself up. So what I would do in this situation is kind of just stop right here, let the car do its thing, and then give myself all of it. Okay, I'm not going to, follow this vehicle. Also, this is another reason why you need to practice your tight turns from a stop. So I have a feeling that this is maybe not a new rider, maybe relatively new, but he's on a new bike. So one of the first things I do on a new bike is I test out the brakes. I'll speed up just a little bit, squeeze progressively. Speed up a little bit, squeeze progressively. I like to feel where the friction zone is too. So on a new bike or any bike that's new to me, I'm going to let it out just a little bit, see where that friction zone is. I'm also going to get a feel for, the counterbalance. So while I'm still in the parking lot, I'm going to do the easiest tight turns from a stop. I'm going to do the easiest U-turn, easiest figure eight, get a good feel for it so that whenever I get into a situation on the main road, I already have a good feel for it. Okay, and this is why you need to practice, 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 and also practicing on different bikes, different kinds of bikes. Pretty important. You're going to learn a bunch of different ways and different techniques. So, with this situation, take a look at the whole area we have. Use it. Use all of it, okay? A lot of streets, they're about, 20 to 30 feet wide. And the MSF, that blue box, is 20 feet. But the thing is, it's 20 feet for 500 cc's and below. We're on an S1000RR, so you should theoretically have double that, right? You could still do it. It's a great turning radius. You could do it in 10 feet if you're really good. So practice, practice, practice in a parking lot. Practice, practice, practice. Please, I have it on Motorcycle Training Concepts. I do have a practice video for U-turns, tight turns, figure eights. Anything you need, it's on that channel. Check it out. So we're going to get up to here. We're going to utilize a lot. Very good. Get that head turn. Get that counterweighting right now before you get into the turn. Don't squeeze that front brake in the middle of a turn. You can drag that rear brake a little bit, just a little bit to allow some stabilization. But as soon as you feel like you need to put that foot down, that means you didn't do enough counterweighting. It's pretty hard to adjust mid-turn, but here's the thing. If you feel like you need to put your foot down, that is a natural response. Let's change that natural response. Instead of foot down. Okay, we're doing it. Oh, I'm going to fall. So instead of that, let's go ahead and lean a little bit more to the other side. Counterweight that. Counterweight and look so you can get into it. So this right here is pretty much the look. No, I'm just kidding. Not that. So we're going to turn this way, right? So I'm going to look, turn, counterweight. So you see how I'm turning? It's like this. Oh, figure eight. It's so hard to do it in class. I'm sorry, guys. It's so hard to do it in class. If you want to see it, check it out, Motorcycle Training Concepts. All right. That right there is why you wear gear. Shoulder, hip, foot, knee, all crushed, all impact. All impact. That's why you wear gear, just in case something like this happens. Woo-wee.
You right, buddy? Hold on.
Feeling good today, everybody.
Yeah, coming.
What kind of bikes do you guys have, by the way? Anybody here have a BMW? Just want to know. It might be a driving lesson, and it might be a demo event. Because the guy at the camera is also he's also riding a BMW. Might be a quick little demo. He's riding the same bike.
What's that?
Definitely a new rider mistake, Andy. Definitely.
You okay? Yeah, take a minute, man. Take a minute.
I'm okay.
Yeah, he's all right.
All right, so green doesn't always mean go. Oh. What's going on here? Oh. We got one of those. Everybody. How do we handle this? Whoa!
Problem, dude.
I would have done the same thing. This right here I wouldn't, though. I would have smacked the car. Hey, we're all human. This dude was being a dum-dum. Here's the other thing, though. You can get his license plate. Report that if you want. Woo-wee. How do we deal with that? All right, so Foxy Rider's riding. So recognizing the situation. Screen grab right there. Report that if you have issues. But here's the thing: we don't have an issue yet. Honking the horn is not an issue. It's just more of a being a dum-dum. You know, it's just being an asshole. We're in the sidewalk. I don't know why we're in the sidewalk, but either way, maybe he's getting upset because we lane filtered. I don't know. We shouldn't be doing that in Texas, but whatever. This guy's being an idiot. How do we handle this situation? Well, let's get across the intersection whenever it turns green and it's safe to do so, and then just kind of let him in and let him go around you. That's it. I'd like to see the dum-dum in front of me, not have the dum-dum behind me. Because you have to think, that car is a weapon, okay? He's pointing that weapon at you. I want him in front, so I'll pretend my vehicle is a weapon. Okay, now he's in front of my weapon. I'm not going to use it, though. I don't know if this guy is going to use it, though. So that's the thing, is I want those idiots to be in front. Oof. It's annoying as heck, though. It's so mean, isn't it? If you're a car driver, don't do this. If you're a motorcycle rider, don't do this either. You see the agitation it brings. She's on a Honda Super Cub. Those things are badass. So in this situation, could we zoom? We fast forwarded. So if he was still on my butt, what I would do is I would just move over. And if this was like, you know, an area where, I don't know, maybe I'd practice my U-turns right here or something. I don't know. Either way, I would just move over to the other lane and then let him go. Okay, now if I move to the other lane and I'm over here and then he also does that, oh, we're going to have an issue. I'm going to go into a public area like a parking lot and we're going to see what the issue is. What are you going to do in a public area? So I hate people like this, and you're just going to have to deal with them. So here's the other thing that I wouldn't do. I wouldn't be behind another vehicle, okay? Put yourself off into a lane position. Put yourself off into a lane position. Because if that idiot is trying to really be an idiot and hit you, last thing I want is obviously to get hit, but the other thing I don't want is to be hit, bam, hit the back of this vehicle, and then I'm stuck right here, and then this guy, bam, 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 like he hits me. So now I'm being sandwiched. It happens a lot to firefighters and police officers and EMS. Not a good situation. So remember to also plan your ride on this one. So position yourself for safety. Always, always, always position yourself for safety. Not much you could do about this one. This is going to be something like somebody has ill intent. Not good. So I know we're going to turn right. You see the indicator right next to my left shoulder. So we're going to try to turn right, but this guy decided to do this. So here's the thing. Whoopsie, I leaned in a little bit, and my brake lever made a nice scratch. Whoops. Just, I don't know. So he did hit right there. But whoopsie, I accidentally leaned in with it and scraped it. So I would have done that too.
Problem, dude.
I would have done that too.
Man.
I don't know. Yeah, see, I don't want to punch the mirror because I hurt my hand, but if somebody decided to come up next to me and I accidentally leaned over a little bit and it just scraped the whole side of it, I didn't do it. They did it. Okay? All right, so we're going to be moving in on this one. Roundabouts are dangerous places, the person side of the vehicle. All right, guys, here's the thing. You have sides of the vehicles all over. You know it's an intersection, orange stage. Line of sight issue, that vehicle can't see you. They don't assume that you're there. Also, inattentional blindness, they can't see you because they're not looking for motorcycles. We can go down a rabbit hole of excuses for other car drivers. Here's the thing. I don't care about car drivers and their excuses. I care about my skills, what I see, how I see it, what I'm going to do. So as soon as I see this, that guy's moving out, not an issue. I'm going to go ahead and apply the brakes because here's the thing. This person's going to get out of my way before I get to them. They're going to get out of my way. My next concern is this person or the person behind them. That's my biggest concern. That's my biggest concern.
Well, what the
That's all it is. That's my biggest concern right there. Yeah. All right, so high risk, high skill, there's that risk management not being properly, utilized. Hopefully he has gear. I'm thinking left side injuries to the knee. Hopefully he has gear. I don't think he does. At least not knee armor. So you won't feel it right away. So here's the thing. There's the failure that I don't care about getting. I don't care about getting it up. Matt, are you writing these scripts? I mean, seriously. What is this? You wrote that in. I don't care about getting it up. So he crashed, hit the left side, hit his knee. So be very careful with that. Wear gear. Okay, we understand. We understand. Hey, if you want to hit that like button to sign in, it would definitely help. We have 267 likes, but 400 people in here. What is up with that? Oh, he is. All right, here we go. We're moving forward. Another intersection. Okay, dum-dums. Watch it. Just watch it. Roll off the throttle. Watch it. Good head checks. Good job. Watch out for this one. Okay, good. We're out of there. Enterprise. Not doing a good job. Oh, wait, no, he was. This guy.
What did you do that for?
I don't know.
Why did you undertake that van? And why are you on your mobile phone? Get off your mobile.
Don't do this.
Get off your mobile, mate. I'm sending it straight to the police if you don't.
Don't. Here's the thing. Just send it to the police. Why are you making empty threats? Just send it to the police. So you notice how I was pointing out all the normal hazardous situations that whole time? All right, 300 likes. Finally, guys. Come on. Let's get to 400. We got 400 people in here as OVAs. All right, so we're watching right here. He's going to undertake that van. Not a smart idea, but here's the thing. We're not the police. We're not going to issue tickets or citations or anything like that. If I see an idiot doing stuff in front of me, I'm going to roll up the throttle, give myself even more space cushion because I don't know what they're going to do. They're going to cause issues for me, and I don't want to deal with that. So I'm going to give myself a better total stopping distance. So I was pointing out all these different hazards because I don't want you guys focused on that. I want you guys focused on what's important, what's pertinent to your safety. We have sides of the vehicles. We have an intersection. We should be an orange stage. I'm worried about any path of travel violations here. So he's doing good head checks. I love it. Good job, man. So I'm concerned about this vehicle now. Are they going to slow down and stop and allow me in? But we start to do that. And then I thought it was the Enterprise driver causing issues, but it was actually this guy. So here's the thing. Now we're blocking traffic for everybody behind us. Everyone behind us. We are already invisible to other vehicles and other drivers. So why are we now stopping and creating a hazard for the road? Let's not do that. Get yourself out of there. If you really felt like you needed to report this person, just do it. I want to see a show of hands. How many people actually report people after seeing these things? Probably none. Let me see. Have any of you guys threatened to report somebody with the camera? I got it on camera. Have you ever done it? Probably not. Probably not.
What'd you do that for?
Don't do this.
Why did you undertake that van?
You're escalating
Why
the
are you on your
situation.
mobile phone? Get off your mobile. Get off your mobile, mate. I'm sending it straight to the police.
Yeah, he wants me to
if you
get
don't.
off. Yeah, it's a dude on with the camera on. He's laughing. He wants me to get off. All right. All right. Buy rock form using code. Just kidding. The link's in the description. There's no more codes. Grab yourself a rock form out. All right.
Don't.
All right, so we're going to be riding. Watch out. We're probably going to have a merging issue. Okay, blind spot. There it is. How do you think I knew it was going to be a merging issue? Write in the chat the typical hazard on an interstate. What is a typical hazard on the interstate? Is it an intersection? Is it a curve? Think about it. I wonder how weird you look when you're just doing this. You're just like, this is what it sounds. Yeah, so free space, PDX Squid, open lane, open space. So if there's an open space, what is the hazard that will come out and get you? What is the hazard that will come out and get you? So Risa, welcome to the giveaway. Guys, if you join the giveaway, you get access to a bunch of stuff like, what was it? Well, obviously entries into the giveaway. You get my beginner's guide to motorcycle riding ebook for free. What else do you get? Oh, you get the class syllabus early. So tomorrow, actually, this is today's class syllabus. So you get this early. Look at that. You get all this early. So you get to see what we're going to talk about. But yeah. So big open lane, but the open lanes is not the hazard. It's the vehicles wanting to get into that open lane. So you have the pattern is the open lane. The hazard is the car that wants to get in. So typically on the interstate, the hazards that come out and get you is going to be that other vehicle merging. That's going to be the issue. So if you see, just looking at this right away, okay, we're in the fast lane, right? We have this vehicle right here. I'm assuming they're going a little bit slower. What do you think this person wants to do? So my biggest issue is when we're riding, and then we get to like right here, that's when we're in the danger zone. Always want to stay staggered with other vehicles on the road. Never side by side, never in the blind spot. And then look for those open spaces because those are opportunities to have that merging issue. Good job, class. Really appreciate it. So right now, boom, this is the danger zone. Big danger zone already starting to come in. Big danger zone. So in this situation, if you have a very powerful bike, like, and I'm talking powerful, like closer to 1,000 cc's, you might be able to accelerate out of it. That is going to be an escape path. I'm not going to say it's a good one. It's going to be one. The other one is you can get over to the left and then accelerate, but then now you're incorporating turning and acceleration at the same time, so we have an issue with traction. Your best solution is to slow it down. Just go ahead and roll off the throttle, apply some progressive brake pressure. You can slow down quick. Let's say you're going 80, you can slow down to 70 and 60 super quick, and you're still going pretty good speed. This person is going to get out of your way quicker. They're already going 80, so they're going to get out of there. So just look at that. All he did was roll off the throttle, and now he applied the brakes. So he did a good job, and that is an escape path. So that's perfectly fine. So remember, if your situation awareness fails or you just didn't see it, because sometimes it happens. We have so many things we have to pay attention to. If it fails, make sure you don't panic with the braking. So maintain your fundamental skills, smart rider principles. So good job on this rider. Seriously, good job. Now, I would have ended it. Non-issue. I don't know how we jumped to this spot, but non-issue at this point. Just leave it alone. It happens all the time. We just put ourselves in extra danger right here. Look how close. Look in the mirror. Look in the far right mirror. Easily just cut this rider off. Kyle Turner, welcome to the motorcycle gear giveaway. Woo! Let's see if we can get 5 more. Just, I don't know. Maybe. Anyways, we're going to cut this rider or driver off. We just put ourselves in more danger and we're pissing off other drivers. And now we're doing this. Hands off the handlebars. Okay, whatever. But the thing is, now we're antagonizing, we're escalating. We don't know what situation this person's in. Maybe they're not paying attention because they just got in a fight with their boss, fighting with their significant other, had a death in the family, you know, whatever. They're just not paying attention. They're kind of zoned out and they didn't even notice you were there and like, oh, terrible day. And then all of a sudden, they might feel guilty for doing it because all of a sudden they see this motorcycle rider flipping them off. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I cut him off and now he's doing this, you know, F you! And then hits you. Don't escalate it. You don't know what the other person's going through. You don't know what their skill level is. You know what you're going through and you know your skill level. You never know. Exactly, John. And plus, here's the thing, guys. We're on motorcycles. We're already having a better time. Come on. We're already having a better time. You're listening on your Cardo Pack Talk Bold, listening to some music. Discount link in the description for a Cardo Pack Talk. That too, cook it. You never know. Or cooked. Yeah, it's like... Oh, I like pulled a peck. Oh, there's the side of the vehicle. Ooh! Slow. Whoa. I don't know, guys. I'm thinking 4 o'clock seems pretty good. I'm like energized. It's probably because I'm drinking this. Not drinking anymore. All right, so we're riding around and we have a blind corner. It's just like in the interstate. Hey, Victory Rider, welcome to the giveaway, baby. Woo! It's just like a blind corner with mountains. Also blind corners when it comes to, cities with buildings. So be very careful with that. Daryl entered the giveaway too. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Check out your thank you, your thank you email. You get my very first ebook for free. We're working on a second one. Here we go, guys. So as soon as you see, it's very hard to see, actually. I know you guys are having a tough time. When you watch the video on demand, the little clip that we're going to create, we'll zoom in on this. Okay, Renzi? All right, so zoom in on that. And here's the thing. As soon as you see that side of the vehicle, start to go into orange stage. Definitely go into orange stage. So cover those brakes, cover the clutch right where I'm at, and maybe even start to roll off that throttle just a little bit to allow yourself to slow down. And it's going to put a little bit of weight on that front tire. So if you had to swerve, you have a little traction on that front tire. You see where I go with a lot of these things? You also get weight on that front tire if you have to brake. You see where I'm going with that? Engine braking, everybody. Utilize some of that. So we're going right here. So there you go. He perceived it now. That's still good. Very good. He's going to squeeze a little bit. He's reacting. This is our total stopping distance now. Can we stop in time? Probably not. But here's the thing. We can slow down enough to maybe buy ourselves a different option of swerving. Now, where do we swerve? So if this is our total stopping distance right here, do we swerve left, class? No, we can't, because we're going to run into this. So if we can't do that, we have to be able to slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. Oh, crap, swerve. Just in case they peek out like a turtle head like that. So exactly what happened here. It's a bad situation. Maybe modulate our speed for the environment. So even if we went back further and saw the hedges blind turn, maybe take it a little bit easier because you never know what's around the corner. We already know we're going into residential areas. It looks like residential. So ride within the abilities of not just you, but the environment also. There's no shame in going a little slower. So he's applying the brakes, doing pretty good with the progressive brake pressure. Who says you can't stop on paint lines? If you have good progressive brake pressure, you can do a lot. So good swerve. Good job. All right, too close for my liking. Can't see around it. Not a good space cushion. Who knows if they're going to back up because they can't turn with the... There it is. There's the backup lights. What are we going to do? Flintstone it? Can't Flintstone it very quick on especially on an adventure bike. I can't even touch the ground on one of these things. So we're going to get up to here. So this is why I don't like this right here. I don't like this. Not a good space cushion. It's also your total stopping distance. But here's the thing. I can't see around. Can't see around. Adam Allen, welcome. Welcome to the Patreon motorcycle gear giveaway. So I can't see around. So we talk about positioning for safety also. How about we off to the side? Just in case this person decides to do that, we could just kind of go, okay, buddy, you're being dumb. Simple as that. I don't like being behind people, especially in parking lots for this specific reason. Can't do anything. Thankfully, they stopped because they heard the horn. Thankfully. All right. Looks like we're doing... Oh, uncommon thing. Headlights in our lane. Good position for... Good adaptation, basically.
Can't believe you.
There's so much that went with this. It was good. We'll make this one quick. We'll make it quick. That's what she said. All right. All right, so we're riding. We're having a good time. We're probably going a little fast. I don't know. I can't tell. I don't know what the speed is, and the environment's a little different. But just remember, nighttime, low visibility. Don't outrun your headlights. Do not outrun your headlights. You can easily do that. A lot of people are going to say, well, you can't outrun the speed of light. I'm tired of explaining it. Anyways, we're moving. Boom. There's that uncommon thing. Whoa, we got headlights in front of me. They should be not in front of me. They should be off to the side a little bit. Uncommon thing in a common situation. Let's go ahead, go into orange stage. I'm going to roll off and maybe